Story at 5, a traffic stop in Norfolk ended with an officer-involved shooting.
It happened near the intersection of Hampton Boulevard and Beechwood Avenue around 11:30 a.m. The officer suffered minor injuries and was treated at the scene. The suspect was taken to a hospital. We have no word on his condition tonight, but 10 on your side's McNamara spoke to a witness who saw the officer with his gun drawn. Ann.
That's right, and at some point at this traffic stop, both the suspect and the police officer had to have gotten completely out of their respective vehicles because by all accounts, the suspect then got in the police vehicle to try to get away. Inside this dark green car in the middle of Beechwood Ave, witnesses saw the suspect in the driver's seat with his hands up.
He did raise his hands after, I don't know, it might have just been a few seconds. He raised his hands.
Steve Azar says he saw a single police officer standing outside the car, gun drawn, pointed right at the suspect.
He was maybe 8 to 10 feet away, but he was gesturing to the guy to do something. I had the windows shut with the air conditioner on. So.
And he had his gun drawn?
Yeah, he definitely had his gun drawn.
From just across the street, Anthony Esposito heard what happened next.
I heard stop, stop, at least 2 or 3 times. And I heard pop, pop.
Esposito ran around the corner and saw a second uniformed officer arriving to back up the first one.
Another officer came over, pointed the gun, took over. The other officer grabbed his chest or his stomach and then stepped back, kind of dropped to his knee. I think he was shot in his chest or his stomach. And then after that, they came swarming in everywhere.
Police say the officer had minor injuries and was treated at the scene. The suspect left in an ambulance. Witnesses say he was bloody.
They were holding his chest and his arm was kind of up in the air, so it did look like there was bloody clothes next to the vehicle.
And in the end, it appears the dark green car the suspect was driving wasn't his at all. Flashing blue lights indicate it belonged to the police department. So if the suspect didn't show up in that car, he must have shown up in a different car. Police say that's true. It was a gold Dodge Avenger they were looking for part of the afternoon. They later found it a couple streets away from here behind an apartment complex. Only 10 on your side cameras rolled as the police surrounded that car and looked for clues in the driver. I'll have that part of the story tonight at 6 o'clock. Live in Norfolk, I'm Ann McNamara, 10 on your side.
And meanwhile, police have not released any information about the injured officer nor his history with the department.